Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I'm Dr. Nino Rashikin from School of Physics, University Science Malaysia. Today I'm excited to introduce you to our MOOC online module, namely MIX, Medical Instrumentation for X-ray System, Bridging Theory with the Real-World Radiation Practice. Our goal is to make X-ray knowledge accessible, engaging and impactful, not only for medical physics students, but also for radiation workers, health professionals and public worldwide. This module has been designed and developed by myself as sole principal developer with specialization in medical physics. Before we go further, I would like to explain what is MOOC. It is a massive open online course that been delivered in the open learning platform. It is open access and free. Anyone can enroll at any time and anywhere. About MOOC course is a field of medical physics where it focuses on the radiation that can be used in the medical applications, particularly in the diagnostic and radiotherapy. There are two types of platforms that can be used to develop the modules, which is micro-credential and also the MOOC. Micro-credential has the greatest advantage in terms of income generation to the developer. However, I personally prefer to develop my module using MOOC platform because I can reach more globally, click, connect, and communicate. I can build community, spread the knowledge, and connect learners globally. What is the current problems that we are facing right now? Foundational education on radiations and X-ray instrumentation is still limited to the formal academic settings. These leave frontline radiation workers, allied health staff, and even the public without flexible and accessible training opportunities. They can search through Google or open source. However, there will be no structured course as mixed MOOC that offered as free like my course. Our innovation, which is the mixed MOOC, is an open access, safe-paced online course covering radiation to X-ray system through 6 structured modules, which I'm going to explain later on. And the impact are already visible where more than 115 learners, both coming from local and international, have enrolled. And analytics also shows that high engagement, strong satisfaction, and improved performance in post-module assessment. And the key value that been brought by this module is it is scalable, inclusive solution for radiation safety and instrumentation upskilling. These are the topics that have been developed and compressed from 14 weeks of teaching and learning syllabus. We begin with Module 1, Introduction to Radiation, go to Introduction to X-ray, and we go to the components of X-ray machine and fundamental physics of X-ray, and lastly, the Module 6 will take learners on an exclusive virtual lab tour where they gain hands-on exposure to real X-ray system and teaching them on how to operate the X-ray machine. The objective of this module to provide accessible online learning to students, workers and the public, and then to deliver clinically relevant interactive learning modules and to foster engagement and mastery through the gamification and reflective learning that can be obtained from this module. And lastly, to ensure scalable adoption as a model for medical physics and healthcare upskilling. This can be our future planning for healthcare upskilling. The target is to have enrollment up to 200 learners coming from local and international by 2026, expand to Asian region, and to obtain more recognition from national and international innovation awards. And lastly, it can serve as CPD or short course for hospital, NGOs, and global learners. Recently, I received an invitation from General Hospital to serve as a facilitator for medical physics workshop for oncologists. My plan is to integrate mixed MOOC into the workshops, demonstrating how the module can train medical doctors and clinicians effectively. So this highlights that the practical relevance and impact of the MOOC beyond online learners. It can extend to professional medical training. Now, I would like to introduce Mixed MOOC as the first open access MOOC in Malaysia which focus specifically on X-ray instrumentation with real clinical content. Our content goes beyond traditional learning by bridging theory and practice with modular clinical conceptual design. Learners progress step by step. A unique highlight is our virtual lab tour where learners experience real X-ray equipment handling, rarely offered in online course, and the MOOC is open access and inclusive where everyone can enroll for this course. And then we also embedded gamification and micro-learning, so to keep the learners motivated and engaged. And finally, integrating digital assessment and reflective learning. So far, the impact has been very encouraging. We already have more than 115 learners from Malaysia and abroad. Learners' engagement is active with over 270 peer discussions and instructor replies. Each participant has a personal dashboard, something looks like this, showing completion progress, badges earned, and time spent learning. Feedback also has been very positive with strong completion rates and sustained motivation. Importantly, this MOOC demonstrates that radiation education can be both rigorous and enjoyable when delivered in a digital interactive way. And then in terms of usability and impact of mixed MOOC, it can be seen how the course is structured and delivered. Learners begin with a clear outline of content which guide them step by step through each module. To attract learners and sustain their interest, the module content must be interactive and dynamic, not just another boring online module. In mixed mode, I designed myself the course with more than 10 different types of interactive learning activities supported by engaging graphics, narration, and sound effects. And one of the highlights is use of various gamification features. And finally, learners also benefit from hands-on videos where I demonstrate and explain real application, including practical example on how to handle X-ray machine effectively. Even beginner can follow. So this combination of structured content, interactivity, and hands-on demonstration ensure that learners not only understand the theory but also can relate it directly to real-world practice. And then to ensure effective learning, the mixed mode integrate continuous teaching assessment. Learners engage in quizzes, crossword puzzle, interactive tasks that reinforce key concepts in radiation and X-ray system. In 2024, we were especially encouraged when a medical doctor enrolled in the course. His feedback was very positive. He shared that the module were practical, clinical relevant, and easy to follow, even with his demanding schedule. This demonstrates that the real strength of the mixed MOOC is not limited to the students, but also benefits frontline healthcare staff and clinicians who needs flexible yet impactful training. Now, I would like to walk you through my medical instrumentation for X-ray system module. This is the front page where learners are welcome and introduced to the module. To make the course more enjoyable, I begin it with the ice-breaking activity called the radiation badge. Learners create their own personalized badge with their photo and a short introduction. This activity makes the course fun, engaging, and help them connect with one another. Here you can see some of the creative badges and the positive feedback received. And on the left side, there is the module listed from Module 1 until Module 6. Let's click one example of the module. Before you moving to the topics, learners are able to view the outline, learning objective, expected outcomes, and also the learning time. This will prepare them for what they will gain in each module. From there, they can select which topic they wish to learn, and it is supported with the interactive assessment such as quizzes, mind map, and also the reflection. Let's go to one of the topics. Okay, inside this content, I actually designed more than 10 various interactive elements to avoid monotonous learning. So let me try to click this one, start, and also can click sound effect. And there are many other content that can be obtained from this module just within single subtopic. One of the unique features of this MOOC is the theory to practice transformation. I created videos to bring the concept to life, to demonstrate the real X-ray machine, explain their components, and show how to operate them. And also you can make press free, and then you can move the X-ray downwards or upwards, left, and you can control and adjust your field size by using these two knobs here. Okay, so you can it is an indicator or danger indicator, which means that you cannot use this exposure parameters because it can cause a damage to the anode due to the maximum heat capacity of the anode. So in terms of commercialization potential, IP, because the whole MOOC cannot be patented because due to mixed source content, therefore IP patent has been filed for module 6 where the content is original from myself. And market demand, I can see it in terms of medical physics program, and also allied health workers and radiation staff still need flexible certified training. And commercialization pathway, I would like to suggest freemium models, which is basic version is free to everyone, but learners can pay for extra features or services. This will keep my MOOC inclusive and widely accessible and boosting the impact. At the same time, provide sustainable revenue stream from professionals or institutions who need credential. For recognition, for this module, I have received awards from USM MOOC Challenge 2021. I would like also to thank Biophysics Lab, USM, and also Center of Development of Academic Excellence, CDA USM, for their technical guidance and content validation. So if you are a radiographer, a radiologist, medical physicist, biomedical engineer, and even a medical physics student, come get started and join me on this journey to the world of medical instrumentation, and you will be amazed how the radiation improve our lives and society. So don't hesitate to click join now, and see you guys later on. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.